Come in. Come in. Hit that like. Hit that share button. Let me know if you can hear. You can hear me. The sound. Give me a sound check, you all. It has been some days since I've live streamed, and it's been some days since I worked out. So I'm glad to work out. Somebody come on in. Uh, just I just cut this microphone on, so give me a sound check. Let me know if you can hear me well, or if I'm just talking to myself. Let me know what part of the world you are tuning in from. Drop your city, your state, your country, and hello, you all, and hey to you as well. The Simpsons was right again. The Simpsons was right again. Right about what? Well, GameStop, Bitcoin, crypto. Let's get into that. Belgium coming in. Belgium. Can you hear me all the way in Belgium? Thank you for tuning in. Can you hear me in Belgium? You all, I'm really trying to buy some time to get my mental right to hit this treadmill. ATL is in the house. Hello, ATL, checking in from Georgia. So I'm assuming that my sound is good. The microphone is on. And this is often something not talked about, that the Simpsons episode predicted Ada Cardano to $36. Also, Bitcoin to infinity. I think the Simpsons also predicted Pi Network. I'm going to start covering that as well. But also, GameStop. Let's look at this. Welcome. Thank you.
Developing my own cryptocurrency. Huh?
Okay, let me roll my own cryptocurrency. The Simpsons introduced Bitcoin as well. XPR Network, Flare, XDC. Welcome. Thank you for welcoming everyone, and welcome yourself. Let's break this down. Let me know if you all can see this. This is on my other phone.
Are you saying I am no longer the richest man?
Accepting Bitcoin. Can you all see that? I know it's a glare.
See something. Buy. See where it says Bitcoin? You have to pause it right away, otherwise it'll go to the left because this thing moves right to left.
Okay, so you see here it says Bitcoin to infinity, right? But look at GameStop. GameStop, GME, 1 trillion. How is GameStop going to be the 1 trillion? Bitcoin to infinity, GameStop. Hello, Lee Brown, aka Les Brown. Thank you for the digital love. GameStop to 1 trillion. Often overlooked. But this breaking news, I'm going to read from Yahoo Finance. GameStop stock tumbles after company announces plan to raise. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm buying the GameStop stock dip. Plan to raise $1.3 billion. It's a billion with the B. So we see why the Simpsons have the collaboration of Bitcoin and GameStop right beside one another. And so GameStop dipped nearly 25%, almost 25% on Thursday. The company announced is attempting to raise $1.3 billion to buy Bitcoin. They will convert senior notes to do this. And GameStop shares, when the video game operator turned a popular meme, stock said it released that it has unanimously, if I can say that, unanimously, thank you, I got it, approved an update to investment policy to add Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset, right? How much is GameStop? Someone says, hello, how much? Give me a second. The planned Bitcoin investment comes after a month of CNBC reported GameStop was exploring cryptocurrency investments on social media. posted on X, and it holds Michael Saylor, who also buys Bitcoin. You know, Michael Saylor is a Bitcoin maximus and holds more than 447,000 Bitcoins. Um, Worked out well for his company with the stock up over 84% with the price of Bitcoin with his stock. So GameStop is following the strategy, and they are buying more Bitcoin. So let's look at the price of GME stock today. I'm gonna use Robinhood to look at that price. They know, they know, they know. Money over everything, money over mine. $21.63 is the current price of GameStop stock. $21.63. So GameStop is Games Entertainment, EB Games, Micromania, and United States. Listen, operates in United States, Canada, Australia. This is what I look for. Europe. I look for global stock and crypto opportunity, not just USA. The company was founded by in 1996, headquartered out of Texas. The listed name for GME is GameStop Class A. Now, let's see, it's had already at a market cap of 9.72 billion. Its 52-week high is $64. So currently, again, $21.63. And mostly, I know GameStop for its gaming. You know, I'm assuming it's buying Bitcoin like Fortnite and NBA, Nintendo games, NFL. And so, what are some altcoins that you can buy if $21 is, not your price range? Hello, Impossible Doc. Thank you for tuning in. So, as GameStop suggested, or wanting to buy billions of Bitcoin, some altcoins that you can look to or look into is, of course, Solana, right? Um, it's an upgrade, or Sol X. That's a ticker symbol for a stock. Is Solaxi, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But it's a layer two for the Solana ecosystem. That's the ticker symbol I meant to say. SOLXX is always global, and it's going to solve some of the problems for Solana's infrastructure, mainly the transaction speed, high fees, network congestion, and failed transaction. So, Solaxi upgrade, infinite scalability, reduces the downtime. Also, Bitcoin Bull token are some that you all can look into. Do your research and own due diligence. And the ticker symbol on that is BTCBULL. BTCBULL, a good altcoin. Investors around the Bitcoin airdrops that come with that. And it's evaluated $1 million mark to create the hype and community. So that's the BTC Bull. Look into that. Do your research. And those are the only one that I'm looking into. But I definitely just, got some stocks of GME. If you're just not coming in, this is all from the Simpsons prediction. So I'm going to replay that for you all. And then I'm going to get my workout on.
Here says Bitcoin. You have to pause it right away, otherwise it'll go to the left because this thing moves right to left.
But do you see Bitcoin and GME are right next to each other?
Go to the left because
and then GME 1 trillion. No, you got that glare there. So I definitely believe that this was by design.
right to left.
And we also had on this episode Ada Cardano, $36. So Bitcoin to infinity, GME, and with the Fox with the X for global, showing 1 trillion.
If I catch this, thank God you woke me.
And also predicted Ada. So with that being said, you all, I'm logging off. I'm going to have some more content for you about the Simpsons and Stellar Luma and Bitcoin. You know I love decoding. You know I love cracking the codes. I love seeing what most mass majority of people do not see. Impossible Doc says, I remember GME from the short squeeze. That was wild. Yes, I did not bring up that GME short squeeze. And speaking of that, that also put me in remembrance of the silver short squeeze as well. If you are investing in physical money, real money, copper, silver, there's a global shortage on copper. Silver is the most undervalued asset in the world. You can find this. That's a Bitcoin, copper, 1 ounce coin. I think it's like $3.97. So go to millimoves.com. Let me see. Let me find it. Millimoves.com. Okay, there we go. And hello, Gate 111 from Spring, Texas. So you got Bitcoin, you got gold, Ghana on there, because I have people from all over the world. Dollars. This is all of this is beautiful, but this is a new Republica dollar with the lion face. So you get the artwork and the money all at one, right? Artwork and the money. Jay-Z 444 album brought out. What do rich people invest in besides, real estate? He also said artwork, right? And credit. He brought out credit, leveraging your credit. And this is the silver, almost with the, I thought I heard a text. The Tree of Life, 0.999. But if you see on the very bottom there, almost, similar to that Ripple logo, is really and these are the only gold pieces, silver pieces that I think that's just worth bringing in. They sell out fast, sell out very fast. I meant to say the Triskelion logo, the Triskelion logo at the bottom that looks like Ripple, and also that Tree of Life. So that's the real money. I'm telling you, you all, you will want off the grid money. I heard someone on a video said that the United States is gross domestic project is doing well. United States doesn't seem to be heading in a recession. Look, a country that's over $2 trillion in debt, that's not doing well. That is not doing well. Africa, other countries rich in commodities, taking over possession of mining their own gold. China have $1 billion worth of gold. We don't know how much Fort Knox have in the United States. These other countries, from an economic perspective, are doing much, much better than the United States. So you will want off the grid money, and you will want real money in your hand, not fiat money, not fake money, not cash money. Hello to you, Ally. I think it's Ally. And North Carolina, I just spoke to someone from South Carolina on the phone. I had to order some struts for my Jeep. And I ordered from a company in South Carolina. And I'm going to watch the South Carolina game, Cox today, Don Stanley And so, yeah, I'm a big sports, specifically basketball fan. So, at your leisure, look at those altcoins that I mentioned around the GME. Thank you for bringing that out, Impossible Doc, about the GME short squeeze as well. Don't forget about the silver short squeeze. So, in my opinion, I don't get the ETFs. I get the real tangible asset. When things go down and off the grid, it's better to have your money in ounces because that's easier to make transaction with and to calculate, in ounces versus in having it in bars in large amounts, 0.999. So go to millymoves.com, become a member, get your discounts. You can also put that on autopilot. And if you want to make a business out of it of helping people, you can sign up to be a business rep with that, share the information, and get you some free money, get you some free silver by doing so. Um, Automatically shipped to you by helping other people get real money as well in their hands and preparing for this this great reset and financial transfer. Marcel, thank you for tuning in. And so, you all, when I get back in front of my laptop, I'm planning on going live. My voice is doing much, much better. My tonsils are doing much better. I haven't had any surgery or anything, just antibiotics and ibuprofen for this inflammation and swelling. And so, if everything keeps well, my voice, I'll be live streaming and hitting that go live button is more often. I love you all. Thank you all for all the support. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Thank you for smashing that like and share button. And thank you, like Impossible Doc, for being a channel member. And do not forget that the 711 gematria code, which is I told y'all. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all, right? I told y'all to stock up on your crypto and your coins, your copper, right? And your silver. Get that Bitcoin copper on their website as well. Patel says, good afternoon, beautiful queen. Well, hello to you. Thank you so much. I'm actually in Birmingham, England, as Bud at my parents' for Mother's Day this weekend. Is it Mother's Day Sunday? Because if so, I'm in trouble. With my mom, I didn't know that. Is it already Mother's Day? I'm the baddest at keeping up with days of the week and the dates. I just wake up and focus on living our purpose, right? Sending much love and healing energy. Thank you. I accept that love, healing energy, and positive vibrations. Thank you so much. And I send that love back to you all the way to England. Enjoy your parents, enjoy your weekend, and enjoy your time there, and safe travels wherever you go. Right? All right, you all. Health is more than wealth to me. Health is life. So let's get this health in. And Crypto Jake is not here. Mother's Day in the United Kingdom, Queen. Okay, well, thank you. I thought I was gonna get in trouble. Send your mom some digital love for me. Can you mention the gold and silver website? It's on the screen. www.millymoves.com. It's on the screen. They got Bitcoin copper before it sells out, and other thing. May 11. Okay, 11/11. So I definitely should remember that. 11. Mother's Day. Also, Deuteronomy 1:11. May the Lord thy God, the God of our ancestors, bless you and increase you 1,000 times more. Not an 11 scripture, but I love this one as well. Proverbs 13:22. What does it say? A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. That means even the grandchildren. And the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. A lot of people just quote that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. They don't quote what comes before that, which is leaving that inheritance. Right? Leaving that inheritance means that for your children and your children's children, your grandchildren, it's going to be laid up because you lay it up for them. Doesn't mean that you can just do wishful thinking and get somebody else's wealth, because that scripture does bring out first and foremost that the wicked has the wealth. So you have to understand and realize Why does the wicked has the wealth? First of all, so it's like the rich young ruler, right? The rich young ruler, when it says the children of the world are wiser than the children of the light. Why? Because the children of the light just expect things to happen without action, right? Whatever you pray for, your action should be matching that which you are expecting. Faith without works are dead. It's my phone. All right, this is my sister calling. Let me log out. I love you all. Peace. Goodbye.